You're watching the Yankees post-game show. Before we get started, here are some highlights from today's game.
That lean or that running start makes it much more difficult.
There he goes, the throw. In time, he threw a bullet. The tag applied by Estrada. High fly ball, deep right. Frazier back, turning, looking, see ya.
Challenge Luke Voit.
And Voit wins the battle. Hicks had game one off. And he swings at the 1-0 pitch and lofts it to left field. Mountcastle is there. Tagging is LeMahieu. He's going to go. Here's the throw, and he's in there. Hit sharply to short. They're going to come home with the throw. It is not handled by Cisco. Line drive, that's a base hit to left center field. Rounding third is Voit. They're sending him home. Here's the throw, it's way offline. That one is driven to left field. That ball is one hop up against the wall. 2-run score, and Duhar with a 2-run double.
Sometimes it's gone, you know.
Swing and a miss. Cisco down on strikes.
About a full mile an hour on average quicker this year for Tanaka.
Swing and a miss. It's in the dirt.
Inning. It's just long counts, not being able to get ahead and put people away.
Right back to Tanaka. Strike three. Mountcastle down looking.
Against the Yankees in Yankee Stadium, how are they going to show up? Well, Garrett Cole, that's not really an indicator.
Because they're closer to the Astros than they are to the Yankees. That one is ripped into right center field. On the run is Frazier, and he makes the play to retire Nunez. 1-1. There's a ground ball through for a base hit. That one's driven deep to center field. Mullins back, still back, on the track, at the wall. See ya! Into the Yankee bullpen.
All of a sudden, the Yankees are a different team. Watch his bat flip. Immediately, I got it.
Driven out to left field and deep, going back Mountcastle. He's on the track at the wall. See ya! Mike Trout has company. 16th home run.
Big night offensively for Luke Voit. Bat flip. There you go.
So 6 ribbies on 2 swings. He has 36 ribbies on the season.
And now, for a reaction to today's game, here's Derek.
All right, so that's exactly what the Yankees needed tonight. A laugher. Take some pressure off this team. 3 in a row. That's called a winning streak. How about that, guys? So Masahiro Tanaka, whenever he pitches well on his Instagram, he always posts about it. And if you translate it, it usually says something about him pitching deep into the blaze, which I love. I love that from Masahiro Tanaka. But he didn't pitch deep tonight, 5 innings, but in a 7-inning game, that's, relatively deep. No walks, 5 strikeouts, just 1 run. He leaves up 10-1. So great job by Masahiro Tanaka. I thought he was sharp. The breaking ball was good. His velocity was 93, 94 again. So it's definitely up a tick. And the Yankees needed this. This was a dominant doubleheader for the Yankees. Now, we'll get into Luke Voit in just a minute. But first, I want to talk about DJ LeMahieu. Obviously, he had a great day. He hits the home run to lead off Game 1. And then today he gets that base hit through the right side. He ends up scoring on the Voit home run. He has some really great base running. He puts pressure on the left fielder for the Orioles. I think his name is Mountcastle. He makes him make a throw to third base with nobody out, or maybe it was 1 out. He took third base on a fly ball to left field from Hicks. And then he scored on the ground ball from Frazier. So that just goes to show you that's baseball. You can create runs by putting pressure on the defense. I like that they recognize that this guy is just a kid out there and that he's never really made a play in the big leagues with his arm. So they just decided to test him, and it went pretty well tonight for the Yankees, obviously. So that's a really good sign for the Yankees. Other good signs, obviously Miguel Andujar picked up a double, so he continues to kind of heat up, albeit slowly. He did have a couple of bad at-bats as well. Gleyber Torres swinging the bat well. He's looked pretty good. I think you can count on Gleyber Torres and Miguel Andujar basically being out of their slumps and being on the rise. I think Gleyber Torres is on a much more meteoric rise than Andujar, just because Andujar, I'm still not convinced about the shoulder injury. I know he's got some more hits lately. He came in, I think, 8 for 22 to tonight's game. But, it's going to take a little bit longer of a stretch and a bit more power, a bit more turning on the inside pitch for me to really recognize him as being back. But Gleyber Torres, since he put on those glasses, he's back. He's hitting line drives all over the field. He's got that confidence back. You saw him hit a bloop in the first game to left field that he beat out for a double. So that's a really good sign. He's playing aggressively. Keep in mind, we're still basically less than 2 months into the season. A lot of these guys should be entering mid-season form. It's been a long year for us, but these guys, these athletes, really have been sitting around most of the year or, just kind of working out on the back fields and things like that. So they should be all pretty fresh. And so even though it feels like late in the season, there's no reason this team can't go on a run. There's no reason that they can't catch fire right now and just carry it through October. We'll see what happens. Luke Voit, obviously, he is not human. He is now tied with Mike Trout for the league lead in home runs. It's what you want. And what else you should want is this sweatshirt, this hoodie, Luke's Log Cabin. We all know he trains in a log cabin in the off season. Go ahead and pick it up from the link in my description. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Adios. Hey guys, help support the podcast by buying swag from my store. Link is in the description.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It helps YouTube suggest this channel to other Yankees fans.